We
aloe
also have
vera,
aloe vera, a head of
honey,
honey, and just oil, maybe coconut
shea
oil,
butter.
coconut oil. So you have to give that people, even those that don't develop keloids, everybody will definitely have a scar. So these things you can actually do to actually to take care of the scar, but you have to make sure that you're healed first. So you have to make sure that you're healed, that there's no wound there before you start applying these
Sure.
things.
Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. So today we have a guest in our house, and if you have been following me, you will know that I've been having some series of fibroid, the experience during pregnancy, before she knew she had fibroid, during her pregnancy, and also the surgery. So today what she'll be telling us is her experience after the surgery. Okay, her experience after the surgery. And please, if you haven't watched those other videos, how she discovered she had fibroid, how she was able to become pregnant with fibroid, and the experience during the pregnancy, and how she removed her fibroid, so go watch the video. I'll be dropping the link in the description box. So today she's here to tell us about her experience after the surgery, the myomectomy.
Yes,
Did I pronounce it well?
Yes, so so this is called post myomectomy experience.
Post myomectomy experience. So she's here to tell us her post myomectomy experience. Thank you for coming on the channel.
Thank you, Judy. It's nice to be here again.
So please, can you tell us your experience? No, we've done the video of how the whole stuff, when you were pregnant, before you became pregnant, when you were pregnant with fibroid, and the surgery. So tell us, how was the experience after the surgery?
So what do you want me to tell you?
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Sure, I know.
Okay, yeah. So I was discharged 4 days after. The thing is, there are things that nobody will tell you. And again, I don't blame the doctors, because everybody differs. Like everybody, body type differs, pain level,
the way you heal,
and the way you endure pain, and so. Okay, so I was discharged 4 days after three nights, or just 4 days. Let's keep it at 4 days. But I was still in so much pain.
After the 4th day?
Yes, so much pain. I'm not saying this to scare you. Maybe it was just me.
Sure.
But I was still in so much pain. Like, I could barely walk. Could barely stand. It was like fire. Like, okay, so I was discharged, and then I think they gave me paracetamol, but it wasn't working. So my doctor recommended I get rectal diclofenac. So I took that, and that was better. It's not like it stopped the pain, but at least I noticed that the pain was better. I think on the 2nd day, I saw myself even trying to move my body.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, you've taken rectal now, you feel that you've healed.
So rectal is the one they insert, right?
Yes. So, but if just to let you know that it's a gradual process, you don't expect. That's why they even said healing takes 4 to 6 weeks. That's how long.
4 to 6 weeks.
Because even at the 3rd week, I could still feel pain. So, but after I started noticing certain things, for instance, like, okay, where they gave me the injection, like where they fixed the cannula was really swollen, and then some person said use ice, some person said use warm water, but eventually nurse told me to use warm and compress, and so I was using warm, like a towel soaked in warm water.
So they placed the give cannula was swollen, and used hot water.
No, warm
water rather.
Yes,
warm water.
Yeah, and I would use shea butter oil also
on it
after years, and it's gradually started going down. I was really worried because of really so I was like, hey, hope my vein there is not bad, but that was quite gradual. So that's something that can actually happen to any other person too. So it happened to me. Then besides the pain, or where I was caught as incision pain, I noticed that my right leg, that leg I said that I couldn't move in the previous video, I could feel like a lot of numbness around certain areas. Like if you hit me there, I wouldn't feel the pain. It happened for like a week, and all of a sudden it started paining me. It's not like pain was severe, but
and this was like 5-6 days after.
Yes.
Wow.
So I remember on a certain day when I went for checkup, I went to theater and I met the guy that gave me the spinal injection. I told him, see, this leg is paining me. said it's normal. Even my doctor told me it's normal. Because I even heard from two other person that did CS. I said it's normal. With time, it will gradually. But then I was also massaging it with shea butter oil and also doing the warm compress on it.
Okay.
Yes. But
So we're using warm water there and shea butter there as well.
yes, so yes. So for the incision, my doctor told me to just use spirit and cotton wool.
So you're using spirit and cotton wool to
Cotton
clean
wool,
it.
yes, like I was using Mocha spirit. So just to make sure that place is always neat and dry. That's aim. And the kind of stitch that was used is the type that will actually dissolve on its own. So just daily care. That care is actually
So a
very
day,
important.
how many times you clean it a day?
Like 3 times.
3 times, okay.
So I was worried that Amanda was supposed to apply something, but they said no. I think everybody's different. So they may tell you to get a cream, but no, they didn't tell me to get any cream. So I should just apply it, and then you have to stay away. The doctors may not tell you this because they expect you to know you have to stay away from stress. Although it's not like you cannot even do anything.
Even when you feel strong, we should
even when you
just
feel
avoid
strong, within that,
lifting.
yes, don't lift anything. Because I know persons that they've taken back to the hospital for restitching because they may have done something that reopened the stitch. Because at that point, it's still trying, your body's still trying to heal, the stitch is still trying to it's still close to make sure you heal properly. So do not lift anything, do not do any strenuous thing. You have to avoid the marital act also, at least until 6 weeks when you know you're truly fully recovered. And several other things I read of because I wasn't told some of these things in the hospital. And so I was still in pain, like I couldn't do anything, I was still in pain. But my rectal finished. I didn't want to get another one. But later I was forced to get another one. I took, but at some point I told myself I just have to learn to endure this pain because painkillers, a lot of them, our body's not supposed to take too much.
Just suppress the pain.
Yes, and it's not like so. I just make sure that I avoided doing any strenuous thing, and so. But in my 3rd week, something happened, and I was forced to actually do certain things that I wasn't supposed to do. So at that 3rd week, although I wasn't in so much pain, I felt I was strong. And then I started jumping up and down, jumping around like one. But that actually led to something. I started noticing that later I wasn't healing properly. And when I went to the hospital, the doctor said I was developing keloids.
Wow.
So I went and read up, and they said keloids are like scars. Normally, when you go
And they're
through
also painful.
yes, because it was paining me. But when you go through surgery, there's something called scars. It's normal because as the body is trying to heal, body releases collagen to gum because you have a tear, body's trying to bring it back. So, but I read that keloids are like excessive amounts of collagen release. So, but they said it could be the person's skin type. But me, I strongly believe that apart from maybe my skin type, it was as a result of the stress I went through in the 3rd week. Why some doctors will say it's not linked. One of that person told me is linked that. So if you don't, because if you start doing things you're not supposed to do, your body will want to respond so fast. So it's that abnormal healing that could actually lead to keloid. So you need to take care of your scars because once you develop keloid, it's actually very difficult. So should I say shrink them? Or I don't want to use that word. But if you take care of your scars well, cleaning them and just trying to avoid those strenuous things, you could actually prevent the formation of keloid. Why for some persons it cannot be prevented? Why for
Can't be prevented.
why for persons that's just the way their body heals, formation of keloids. But there are things you can actually do even if your body heals that way. There are things you can actually do by making sure you take care of your skin, make sure the place is clean and not doing things you're not supposed to do, so that your body will heal gradually the way it's supposed to heal. So but then when I developed I had keloids, I went to the hospital and my doctor recommended the cream for me, but I noticed that it wasn't really working. So I started doing my research. I also spoke with Judy. We did research together, and then we noticed that there's something called python fat.
Abubeke. That's what it's called in my language. Abubeke.
So but aside from python fat, we also have aloe vera, a head of honey, and just oil, maybe coconut oil,
shea butter,
coconut oil. So you have to give that people, even those that don't develop keloids, everybody will definitely have a scar. So these things you can actually do to actually to take care of the scar, but you have to make sure that you're healed first. So you have to make sure that you're healed, that there's no wound there before you start applying these things. So when I started off, I noticed that I was seeing improvement because it was really painful. I started off with honey, aloe vera, and some days I could just use any of them or the python fat. But it's important to get an original python fat. So I could use python fat, and then I noticed that there was improvement. Right now, it's not like it's totally gone. Let me to be sincere,
you've not been applying it.
Yeah, to be sincere,
you should have
I
been
was not
applying those stuff
consistent
by now. That's one of the problems we have.
Yeah, it's only when I feel pain I remember that I have keloids, and then I go to apply. So, but at least I noticed a significant improvement. Then another thing is because one of the reasons I didn't even want to go for the myomectomy was that I told my doctor that I don't want to give birth to my children through CSO. But he said that going for a myomectomy does not automatically mean that the woman will keep giving birth through CSO.
Sure.
Although in maybe 90% that will be the case. But there are rare cases when even after a myomectomy, an open myomectomy, you can still give birth through the natural means. But then you have to get, like, the doctor told me to wait to one doctor told me 3 to 6 months. My own doctor told me about 8 months. Wait till about 8 months before you get pregnant, so that you're sure that, because it takes the uterus about 3 to 6 months to get fully recovered. But some persons will tell you the earlier you take in after myomectomy, the better. At least 3 months, because in some persons fibers can regrow. So that's why even if you go for a myomectomy, don't go and think that you cannot resume your normal lifestyle. After a myomectomy, it's still very important that you take care of yourself, your diet and everything, so that you avoid regrowth, because it's useless that you've gone for myomectomy.
Going through that.
Yes, I've read of stories of women that had 2 myomectomies.
Imagine.
So it's better that after you remove it, you now start a healthy lifestyle.
It's not just better for you to prevent it.
So yes,
after you went for the first one.
Yes.
Why not just do all you can to prevent it than going for the second one?
Exactly. So my doctor said it's not that a woman can still try as long as she healed well, the healing is uneventful, and the endometrium was not breached. I don't know that one, but that's just what he said, and that a woman can still try. Right now, I've not delivered another baby, so I can't really tell, but I hope that I'll come back and share my story if I'm able to go through the natural means, because there are a lot of women are actually scared, and I've read stories of, and doctors will not want you to try.
Sure.
Most doctors will not want you to try the natural way of delivery after a myomectomy, because they'll just tell you just go and do sex, because there's actually risk, because there's a risk of uterine rupture, but then it's not something that is undoable. So I'm hoping that mine will be different, and I hope to come and share my story if I eventually make it through. So myomectomy is not as scary as it is, but there are certain things you need to know. For me, like, I still feel that pain on my leg, but since I've heard that it happens in some persons,
you just feel the pain now.
Yes, I still feel the pain.
After how many weeks?
This 2 months plus.
2 months plus.
Yes.
I'm still feeling the pain.
It's not the pain. It's like I only feel it when I touch, like I'm tapping my leg and I can feel it, but it's not as if it's so bad. So if you see this, because then when I was having this pain, I was really worried, and there's not the information out there is not so much. So I started reading of women that have gone through myomectomy, and again, don't compare yourself. Sure. I know of somebody that after 1 month, she was totally fine, no scars, everything. But me, after 1 month, I could still not do certain things, and then I was almost feeling bad. But when I went online, I read and I heard that everybody's different. Some people take them 8 weeks to get well. Some can get well in 4 weeks. So please just study your own body and know what's best for you. Don't feel bad. And then I also heard stories of maybe after the myomectomy, the next period may be heavy, painful, and the rest. I didn't experience any of such. I noticed that ever since, my period the flow has been really, really low.
Are you serious?
Yes. So
the previous video you said after delivery had a heavy flow.
Yes.
So after the surgery, the flow became...
Yes. So after I don't feel that pain anymore, and then my flow is really,
so no more
really
menstrual pain, and your flow is low.
I still get menstrual cramps sometimes, but the flow is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
The flow. I noticed that the flow is really, really so.
So guys, you've heard it. You've heard all she told us. Want to really appreciate this our faceless guest. If you haven't watched the videos we made concerning this fibroid of a teen, she started from when she knew she had fibroid. That was even before she got married. And she got married and she became pregnant. She had the fibroid and the pregnancy. Both of them were competing. So go watch that video. and also her experience after delivery. She went for surgery. So and today she came to tell us her experience about after the surgery. Okay, what she went through after the myomectomy. Am I right?
Yes, 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 you're right.
So, want to say a very big thank you to her. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please click on that subscribe button, share this video with your friends and loved ones, give us a thumbs up, and we'd love to see you in our next one. Thanks for watching. Thank you for coming on the station. Thank you for coming on this channel. We'd love to hear your experience after your next baby. We are waiting to hear that.
Thank you very much, Judy. I'm hoping that God sparing us, I'll be here again to share my story. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you.
So guys, thanks for watching. I would love to see you in the next video. Bye.